Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, March 29th. 29th. I'm off work today because I am headed up to Boston with a very large group of fellow Mary Kay independent beauty consultants and directors and leaders for our 2019 career conference. This is going to be super fun, super exciting. This is actually my first time going to the Mary Kay Career Conference. Seminar is later this year, and I may not be able to make it to seminar, so I definitely wanted to go here to gain as much information and knowledge as I possibly can and network with my fellow Pink Bubble consultants. That's what we call our world in Mary Kay. It's our pink bubble. So research it, you'll figure it out. But anyway, I am taking my time leisurely getting ready for the day because the first of my group that's traveling up with me, our caravan, if you will, pun intended. The first of our group just left her destination a few moments ago. It's 8:48 a.m. I think she just left like 12 minutes ago. She's headed to Stratford, Connecticut, where she should arrive around 10:30. And then she's going to meet up with another consultant who those two are going then get in a car and come get me, and then we're going to go pick up another person. So we're expected to be in Boston mid-afternoon. But anyway, I decided that I would take some time since I am putting my face on and getting ready. Pardon me, my robe. This is not that kind of show, friends. Since I'm getting ready, I would go ahead and do a video since I haven't done a video in a couple of weeks. It's been super hectic with work and life. So, you know, I do videos when I have time, and I really don't like cutting my time in the morning that short that I show up 5 minutes before I'm supposed to be there. Listen, if I'm not there 15 minutes early, I am late, and that's how I live my life. I know it seems to be a little OCD to people, but I'm totally fine with that, and I don't care. I'd rather be early and wait than be late and be holding up the show. That's how I live my life. Because I'm a patient person and I can wait, but you know, I don't like to be the person that, you know, is constantly showing up late, constantly can't make it on time, constantly canceling at the last minute. Like, I mean, we all have life, but still. Anyway, I digress. So, I have already done my, I've already washed my face, obviously. That's always the first start for a beautiful face. You always want to clean your palette, wash your face. All right. So, I've done my foundation primer, which is a sunscreen. It's got a broad spectrum SPF 15 in it. So not only does my day cream moisturizer have an SPF in it, my foundation primer has an SPF, and the foundation I wear, I believe, also has, I'm not seeing SPF on it, so I'm going to say no, it doesn't have an SPF. But I'm already double guarded with my day cream and this primer, so that is fantastic. I'm happy with that. I don't expect that I'll be out in the sun very much, except for when we're in the car driving up, but you never know. And even limited exposure indoors or inside a car, you're still being exposed to UVs. Just how it goes, guys. Just because you're indoors, oh, well, you know, I don't go outside. Well, but you still need protection because it's still coming in the windows. So, just saying. All right. Lecture over. All right, so now I'm going to go with my Time Wise Matte Wear Liquid Foundation. Remember I said special occasions, anything I want my face to last all day. I'm going to go with this. The CC cream is great, but that's like all day at the beach. So it's okay, you know, but it works either way. I'm literally just going to put a little bit on the top of the brush. And that might be a little too much. I might need some more. We'll see. All right. I have a mirror directly above the camera, so if it looks funky, that's why. And hopefully you guys can see everything okay. And I'm just gonna kind of like tap this around to kind of spread it out. And then once I have it like more evenly spread out, then I'm gonna buff it in a little bit to even it out. Like that. And for our listening pleasure, while I'm rubbing this into my face, I've got a playlist on Spotify playing, and right now I think a Mandy Moore song is coming on. If any of you have seen Center Stage, this is the song they're dancing to in their warm-up scene in the beginning. Just so you know. I definitely like to just kind of double check all the areas, make sure everything is even, and then I don't have like one splotch of makeup that needs to be blended out. There we go. Alrighty then, so there's 2 down. And then the next step is, and I've had people confuse this, I was confused about this for a while too. You always do your foundation first, then your under eye corrector, then your concealer. There's only a few instances where you would want to use your concealer first, and that usually has to do with skin situations like, I believe, rosacea. I've heard a couple of people talk about it. There are some instances where you will want to put your concealer on first, but another thing to remember is when you are buffing that foundation, that liquid foundation in, that concealer is going to end up getting buffed away. The reason I put my foundation on first is because I want my full coverage, and then I'm going to go back and fix the circles under my eyes with my under eye corrector, and then I'm going to hit any red spots that are left over that my foundation hasn't covered or that I feel like need a little bit more extra coverage. So that's the method to my madness there, and you guys can do whatever your little black hearts desire. But this is the method that works for me. So this is my under eye corrector. Is there a difference between the under eye corrector and the concealer? Yes. The under eye corrector has pigments of red in it to counter the blue that you will find in the circles under your eyes. So if you just watch, I'm gonna do my right eye. It's left for you if you're looking at me. I'm not gonna confuse you, it's too early for this. I'm gonna do the under eye corrector under my right eye, and then you're gonna see the difference between this and this. Night and day, friends. Night and day. And I'm not pulling or smudging, I'm literally just tapping it into the area. You can use a brush, but if you're gonna use your fingers, you always wanna use your ring finger because that's gonna apply the least amount of pressure to the area, and you do not want to pull the skin around your eyes. It's so super delicate. That's how you're going to add wrinkles to your face. Pulling around on your face, don't pull. If you're doing anything on your face, you want to go up and out. You don't want to pull down. All right, so under eye corrector, no under eye corrector. Can you see that? Can you see the difference? I'm just gonna look up so you guys can see. So it does do something different. All right. There we go. Now I don't look like I'm dead. Fantastic. I have a pulse. Who knew? And now for the concealer. Now this doesn't go in very many spots. Not for me anyway, not right now. I have like a little dark spot here at the tip of my eyebrow that has been there for a while. Not really sure what's going on up there. I think it was an acne scar combined with a sunburn while the acne was active. I have been working on getting that taken care of using the tone correcting serum by Mary Kay, which I found actually helps like the overall tone of your skin too. So it really is nice if you've got like blotchy skin or if you've got some sun abuse on your skin and you want to even that out. The tone correcting serum is amazing. You only need like 2 pumps of that stuff and it does the job. No, I'm not flipping you guys off. I'm not even like that. All right, so I've got all of these things that I am done with. Did not use my brush, but that's okay. Next step, I always use a translucent loose powder to kind of set everything before I add color. which also helps if any eyeshadow falls to my cheek. At least this way it won't stick. So this just comes in a little tub. It's got a locking top, so I just closed it back up, but you can see nothing comes out. And I just kind of 2 to 3 taps in the lid. That's even a little too much, but I'll end up using it, so it's fine. And it's the end of this tub anyway. It's lasted a few months, so it's good. I know some ladies like a more dewy finish for their foundation, but me, I like it to be a little bit more matte. I feel like it's a more finished look when when your skin is matte. And being an oily skin type anyway, I'm gonna end up shiny by lunchtime. So, you know, I don't need any additional shine. And those Mary Kay Beauty blotters, which are oil blotting tissues, I believe it's like $6 for a pack of 75 little tissue pieces. Amazing. And it fits right in my makeup bag, so it's like I always have it with me no matter what's going on. If I do one of these and I'm like, shiny, just grab a little piece and blot it out. It's all good. That's done. All right. The next thing I'm going to do is I am actually going to go ahead and put my eye primer on because I like to let that set before I start putting any color on. Right now, my phone is blowing up with text messages from the ladies that I am traveling with today. I really hope they don't need anything from me like right this very second, because it's gonna be a minute. So I did put a little bit too much on, but I'm just gonna blend it up because I know I'm gonna put some color up here a little bit. And what this is gonna do is this is essentially, once I do start putting color on my eye today, this is gonna help it like stay brighter and stay longer. I have noticed a difference when I'm using the primer versus when I'm not. Oh, Sarah Bareilles. Haven't heard this one in a minute. All right, let's do the other one. I swear that's like 5 texts now they've just sent me. I see the thing popping up on my screen and I'm like, oh, what do you want? I am otherwise occupied. Same thing as underneath the eye. You're gonna go, all of this is literally like tapping, or what you're seeing is like a tap swipe. Yes, I'm an Apple user. Tap swipe. So, okay, text number 7, girls, for reals. Oh Lord. Yes, I'm bringing the bottle of wine. Yes. All right, so I'm gonna let that settle for a while. I'm actually gonna take a break from this video and I'm gonna drink some coffee and figure out what these girls are going on about. This is 13 minutes into the video. I will be back.